Hi, I'm going to talk about the plasmalogen oils. I'm going to show you a demonstration of ProdromeGlia. This is the omega-9 plasmalogen precursor. It's available in gel caps, but it's also available in a pure oil format. And the pure oil format is the one that I prefer. Actually, it's easier. You can mix it with anything. It's pretty well bulletproof. If you want to cook, throw it in your eggs, you want to throw it in waffle mix, you're not going to destroy this stuff. This is pretty strong stuff. It's like an olive oil, if you will, but it has a plasmalogen backbone. So some people want to know, what does it look like before I buy a whole bottle of this stuff? And so if we take a look at what I typically do is I put it in a little bit of coconut milk at night, and you'll see it's like an oil. It'll look just like any other oil that you have in your cabinet. The only difference is that it is a plasmalogen oil. So if you have children who are picky eaters and you don't, trying to get capsules into their diet becomes very difficult. So I just use the oil. So if you take the oil, it pours out like this, and you'll see, you can do a close-up in here, this is like roughly a teaspoon is what I take every night of this. Or I take 2 teaspoons of the Glia PC+, which I'll show you in another video. But this is what the oil looks like. It's a pretty clear, if you take a picture of that, it's a pretty clear liquid. It's very pure. It's very pure. And when you pour it in milk, you'll notice that it'll bubble up on the milk like it is here. Like an oil will go on milk. But in any kind of milky consistency, if you just take a little blender and you blend it up, you can pretty well blend it in any drink like this. It blends, it basically makes virtually no taste at all. So this is what I have every night. I have either this or the Glia PC+, but it blends very nicely. You can also, if you like protein drinks, you can mix it with protein. If people don't want a pure coconut milk, you can actually go ahead and use it in, it works out really well with, and actually for a lot of people, I really recommend whey protein because it's one of the, human breast milk, for example, is 80% whey, 20% casein. So whey is one of the best protein sources. It has a really good amino acid profile. So there's multiple versions of whey protein that you can get a hold of. And again, you just blend it in. So for those picky eaters out there, it's pretty straightforward. So if you can't get them to drink regular milk, you can try a vanilla or a chocolate type blend. And it's pretty well as simple as that. It just blends in with your chocolate milkshake, and voila, you're done. And so I find the oil super, super easy. You can put it in virtually anything. So try the oil. The gel caps are also an option, easier for traveling. But when you're at home, having this on your counter, you don't need to refrigerate this, leave it on your counter. I warm it up a little bit because it just drips out of the dripper a little bit better. But you can pretty well mix it with anything you want. In oatmeal, whatever your child likes or whatever you like, and it fits into anything. So ProdromeGlia is a 100% pure omega-9 plasmalogen precursor, and it pretty well mixes with anything. Especially when you got higher doses, it's much easier just to use liquid than a whole handful of gel caps. So I hope that product demonstration was helpful to you, but now you know how I take my Glia every night. Thank you.